Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's go. This is the IVP with Dr. IBZ, the Imperfect Vent Podcast, episode 133. Round of applause. So, how's everyone's week going? How's everyone's, weekend going? This is the end of the week, Sunday. Fucking, hopefully y'all are cleaning right now, sipping some tea like me. I got some tea, some good tea. Just for the pod, Because I'm not really a fan of drinking coffee unless I'm at work. Like, drinking coffee is only like if I'm at work and I have to stay awake and I have to constantly be doing shit, then you're going to see me drinking coffee. But other than that, nope, tea. I'm sipping on tea. There's just enough caffeine. You can, if you want to go to sleep in a couple hours, you can go to sleep. Tea is perfect, you know what I mean? Like, tea makes me go, it's not an ad. It's not sponsored by tea. But I'm just saying, tea in the morning and tea in the afternoon. Not in the afternoon, my bad. In the evening. Perfect time. Perfect time. Now I know why people drink tea in the morning. They might drink coffee midday, throughout the day because, sometimes you need that little boost. And then evening time, you settle down with some tea, some nice, whatever you like to have with your tea. Some people like to have some cookies, some croissants, some butter croissants. I don't know why, bro. Some people like, what? I don't know what movie that was where someone was running and some girl had a croissant in her hand and then they knocked it out of the person's hand. It's like, oh my God, you knocked down my croissant. Some shit like that. It was some shit like that. The man was tweaking over a croissant. Oh, bless me. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And the guy was the guy tried to say it in a French accent, but he still sounded ghetto. My croissant. You try to fuck up my croissant. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to speak about lots of topics today. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world as per normal, Not quite too surprised anymore. A lot of shit be happening out here. And we shall indulge. So, I'm on fucking, I'm chilling. And I see 10-year-olds are working at McDonald's. Bro, this was weird. Working at McDonald's. This was the weirdest story that I've heard in a minute. I did not know that they still do child labor out here. But 10-year-old children were found working at a Louisville McDonald's until 2 a.m. And they're working until 2 a.m. Now, think of it like this. I know grown-ass people, mostly women, that first when I heard this story, I was like, it has to be cap. You know what I mean? But you know how sometimes these people be, right? You never know. Some people be doing some very foul practices until they get caught, right? So, I know grown-ass people, mostly women, and including myself, hate working night shifts because some people live in the hood, some people live in fucked up areas, so they ain't trying to go, man. I'm telling you, when you live in a fucked up area, when you're like, yo, I know at this time certain people are gonna be downstairs, and every time I bump into these people, peace.
I want problems always.
Every time you bump into these motherfuckers, that's how these niggas are, bro. These niggas straight up
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
These niggas are straight up like that, right? So I know a lot of people they hate working late night, and they hate let's say the bus they take. The area they live is okay, but the commute back home is bullshit sometimes. There's drunk people, there's homeless people, whatever the case may be. It's nighttime and you're just trying to get home and you just worked. So, hence why I like to bike and I like to find places to work that is around That's bikeable. You know what I mean? So, 10-year-old children were found working at a Louisville McDonald's till 2 a.m. So imagine having your 10-year-old, or whoever, who knows, we're going to get into it. But imagine having a 10-year-old working, two 10-year-olds working at a fucking Louisville McDonald's till 2 a.m. How are they getting home? That's one. Two, if you work there, you didn't think like, yo, this is not weird, this is not wrong. Maybe we should make some type of adjustment. Maybe one of them did. We're gonna get into it, but how the hell did no one working there go, you know what? How old are you, youngin? I'm 10. Nigga, why are you working here until 2 a.m.? And I know the kid was lying, saying they're like 15, 16. But like, bruh, 10 years old, you can tell if that youth's 10 years old, bro. All you have to do is ask him a specific question. You know what I mean? Because you have to be 16 years old, right? So you got to ask him a specific question. Because 10 years ago, nigga, this nigga barely knows who I don't know. Just name an artist. I don't know who stopped rap. I don't know. Fucking who knows? But y'all get what I'm saying. Ask him about 9/11. Where was he during 9/11? That's all you got to do. Where were you during 9/11? Kid's not gonna know shit. Now I know that's a little. I know there's kids of age that are beyond that, but you got to say some shit like that. What's another cataclysmic? Hurricane Katrina. Where were you when Hurricane Katrina happened? Oh, I was 3 years old. Or you know what I mean? Like you kind of say 2006. Where were you? You know, you got to test the kids. Anyways, 2 10-year-old children were found working at a Louisville McDonald's restaurant, sometimes until 2 a.m. Sometimes until 2. So that means they've been working there. The revelation was part of an investigation. Investigation. You know what I'm saying, dog? Dog, you know what I mean? Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Anyways, into the child labor law violation. Oh my God, this is a nice rap, yo. The revelation was part of an investigation into the child labor law violations. Ooh, bars. In the Southeast, the agency also found 3 franchisees that own more than 60 McDonald's locations in Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, and Ohio, employed 305 children.
Dude, what the fuck?
To work more than the legally permitted hours and perform tasks prohibited by law for young workers. Investigators from the department's wage and hour division found 2 10-year-old workers at a Louisville McDonald's restaurant among many violations of federal labor laws committed by 3 Kentucky McDonald's franchise operators, the release said. Investigators also determined 2 2-year-old children were employed but not paid.
Dude, what the fuck?
Bruh. Are you fucking serious? So these have to be like the owner's fucking children or some shit that chill there, and you know what I mean? And they have to stay there until the owner's done work or some shit, and they can't afford a baby. There has to be something. There's no fucking way. You're not paying the children too? They have to be related to one of the cooks or something. I don't know if they call themselves cooks. These reporters, my bad, I didn't mean to say that. My bad, yo. After the Ebony K. Williams shit, we'll get into that later, but oh man, after the Ebony K. Williams shit, my bad. Oh, sorry. I'm a cook as well, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, these reports are unacceptable, deeply troubling, and I prefer chef. Run afoul of the high expectations we have for entire McDonald's brand. We are committed to ensuring our franchisees have the resources they need to foster safe workplaces for all employees and maintain compliance with labor laws. 3 franchisees face a combined total of $212,000 in civil money penalties for the child labor violations. Too often, employers fail to follow the child labor laws that protect young workers. Under no circumstance should there be a 10-year-old child working in a fast food kitchen around hot grills, ovens, and deep fryers. No shit, Sherlock. I'm telling you, I've been working in kitchens for a long fucking time. 10 plus years. Yes, I know.
Damn!
So imagine one day you're chilling, right? You're just chilling. and you're just like,
What the fuck is that smell?
and you fucking open the oven and there's some burnt shit there, and let's say it catches on fire. Now, I know adults that panic and they don't know what to do. And I know adults that when they see that shit, they go, all right, this is what we're gonna do. They just react. They know how to, boom, get rid of the fire, right? Fucking don't throw water on it, because most of the time those are like grease fires. So you're better off covering it. You know what I mean? Covering the fire or like stomping it out. That type of shit. But I see people panicking like that. I see other people don't know how to clean a deep fryer. So they think that by putting ice cubes in the deep fryer, it's gonna cool it down. You know what that does? It fucks up the deep fryer. You know, look up putting ice cubes in the deep fryer and just see what happens. I've seen a nigga do that just because he thought he could clean the deep fryer like that. And he's like, yo, but I cleaned it out. I'm like, yeah, but you almost damaged the deep fryer by putting ice in there. And there was still a little bit of oil in there. So the shit started to come back out. So I'm just like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. So, and these people are like in their 20s, early 20s. Imagine a 10-year-old working in a kitchen. No matter how many times you tell the motherfucker, no matter how many times you might show the motherfucker, a 10-year-old is gonna fuck up. I don't give a fuck how you... There's gonna be a day where the 10-year-old's gonna do something, not gonna be too embarrassed to say anything, because there's a level of maturity in fucking up and owning up to it. There's a level of maturity. There's not a lot of 10-year-olds, not to discredit 10-year-olds, but there's not a lot of 10-year-olds that have that level of maturity to be like, hey, yo, I fucked up. They'll just be like, I'm 10 years old anyway. Why the fuck am I doing this anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? And to work them until 2 a.m., they don't have school. You're telling me at one point, like, so they're at school, like just being, like, just tired. They go home, they sleep for 4 hours, they wake up for 6, go to school, go home, get ready to go to work. Buddy, I was doing that shit when I was, 18, 19? That was the worst shit ever. Working 2 jobs and going to college at the same time. Horrible shit. I would not recommend that to anybody. And it's not like I was working far and going to school far. Like, it wasn't like that. Everything was within, like, biking distance. I could bike to school, then bike to work, then bike home. It wasn't too much. But I could imagine for the people that are coming from, like, Hamilton, St. Catharines, Bolton, Brampton, whatever, coming all the way to Toronto just to go to school because they can't afford residency, whatever, doing all that shit. And on top of that, they have to work. So, because you know what I'm saying? They can't afford the shit. They got to work just to pay back, so they can save money to pay back their loan. And also, some people have moved out because it's cheaper to move out to get your own spot than to get residency. But some of the places that you're at are a little bit spooky, a little bit weird, shaky, like all that type of shit. And you're 18, 19 years old dealing with that shit. And that's like, for some people, boom, they know what to do. For some people, they figure out a way to, like, I'm going to live in a nicer area and figure out a different commute. Like, you got to figure out what's good for you. 10-year-olds, there's no fucking way they're going to know what to do. Like, how are you going to tell a 10-year-old what to do? How are you going to tell a 10-year-old, hey, yo, you know what? You know what you need to do? You know what make everything good for you? The best thing to do in the world? Work till 2 a.m. for no pay, and then figure out a way to get, like, who's driving these kids home? There's so many questions that I'm really, like, trying to confirm or deny, but, like, the article's not really telling me too much. You know what I mean? I wish it could, but it's not really telling me too much. You know what I mean? All we know is these niggas got fined, and we got to protect. What is this? Like, this is not China. This is in Louisville, freaking Kentucky. All right? Yeah. So, like, I'm gonna try not to say like that much, anyways. Too. At the end of the day, we understand that it's hard to find some fast food workers. It's hard to find people to work these jobs. However, what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna get children to do these slave jobs. These are children, my G. These are like 10-year-olds. It's crazy to me. I don't know. I just found that despicable. To have 10-year-olds working there. And I bet you when they got caught, they're like, what do you mean? We thought it was legal. No, you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that at all. Those are children. End of the day. Not supposed to be working. 10 years old, and whoever's supposed to take care of those children, you guys are scum. You guys are sick motherfuckers, yo. Hopefully, the you know what I mean, like the law will do something, but who knows? Who knows? All right. So, in other news, what we're gonna talk about? There's this man, and I don't know if I have the article for it, but there's this dude. He was trying to sleep, and he lives on a busy street, right? So there we go. I found the article. 21-year-old Oakland woman was killed by angry man who was randomly shooting at noisy cars. So let's get into this. A 21-year-old woman was fatally shot last week in East Oakland by a man, prosecutors say, who had come out of his house mad at noisy cars coming down his street late at night and began randomly shooting at them. Rest in peace to that woman. My condolences to the family. Very fucked up to lose your life at 21 years old over an angry, bitter man. Like, my office has filed murder charges against an Oakland man who fired his assault rifle into the street, killing 21-year-old Marie Villa Bedford, who was just driving by. When someone takes life under these circumstances, we hold them accountable. 39-year-old, whatever the fuck his name is, a father and a felon who should not have been in possession of a gun, let alone an assault rifle. So, this dude was mad because he lives on a busy street. I live on a busy street. There's lots of people that have houses on busy streets. That is a risk that you take. That is something that you have to accept when you live on a busy street. You have to know that at any time during any day, anytime at night, anytime during the day, there's going to be cars speeding down. There might be ambulances, fire trucks, police cars. There's going to be Uber drivers, trucks delivering shit. You're going to hear traffic to the point where you're going to get used to it. Now, the fact that you got mad and decided to start shooting at cars that are passing by, none of these people have anything to do with anything. If it was a car, the same fucking car that would come by every day with loud ass music, the same tunes or the same whatever, just to piss you off, then I could understand you stopping that car and trying to start some shit. I could understand that. Even, and I don't condone the killing part, but I could understand you getting frustrated at those people. But to get frustrated at random innocent people and to shoot at them because you're mad that you can't get a little bit of shut-eye, buddy, put on some headphones, go to sleep. There's so much technology right now. Yo, you can literally noise proof your house where you can't hear shit else going on outside. You could do that if you really want to. If you're really about that life, you don't have to kill someone in order for you to have a little bit of peace and quiet. Like, no, that's not how it is. It's not how life works. You're gonna murder somebody because you wanted just a little bit of peace and quiet? Seriously? Like, nah, that's fucked up. Like, if you really want to talk about what's fucked up, that's fucked up to do. Oh, I'm mad because there's so much noise going on. I can't handle it in my head. So you know what? I'm going to shoot a gun, which is even louder than the cars passing by. So that just doesn't make any sense. You're moving backwards. There's so many simple solutions to your problem. You can get headphones. You can have speakers in your crib and you can blast any type of music where you can't hear anything. Or your TV. Have some type of white noise going on to cancel out the noise that's going on outside. Go on YouTube, Google. How do you noise cancel your crib? How do you not want? I keep hearing shit outside. How do I get rid of the noise outside? Oh, people are gonna tell you how to do it. You can Google it right now. People tell you, hey, the sound mostly comes from your windows. if you do X, Y, Z to your windows, there's less likely you're gonna hear sound. Because most likely you hear shit from your windows. I live in a whatever the fuck, right? I got 2 windows. I can hear shit from my washroom window, and I can hear shit from my bedroom window, from outside. Other than that, I don't really hear shit like that, except for upstairs, obviously. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear shit upstairs, obviously. But other than that, I don't really hear shit. So since my window is by the main street, I'm gonna hear if a fire truck goes by or something goes by or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna hear it. I'm not gonna go get out my crib, get a bunch of rocks, and start throwing rocks at cars like, hey, after a certain time, stop, da-da-da. Like what? That's gonna scare people? That's not gonna scare everybody, especially when you live in a city with millions of people or even hundreds of thousands of people. Oh, don't go up that street at that time. There's someone that be shooting. All right, cops are gonna pull up. You're creating even more distress for you when all you wanted was peace and quiet. Now you're creating even more distress. Now you're going to jail. Try getting peace and fucking quiet in jail, my G. Try that. Try getting peace and quiet in jail. Because you're never ever going to get peace and quiet ever again. You're going to wish that you were back in your bed sleeping with the fucking hearing just fucking cars going by. You wish you were just hearing that instead of now you're going to hear people screaming, yelling. You're going to maybe, who knows, people getting backstreet out there. You never know, dog. I'm just saying. People are crazy. People are so stupid. Like, what are you doing? What do you do? What do you prove? What do you prove by getting mad at the world, at some shit that went on in your life that you have to take it out on innocent people? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Anyways, we're off of this guy. So, a Michael Jackson impersonator. This is another like dumb story, but we gotta talk about it. A Michael Jackson impersonator. Wow, weird English, nigga. Impersonator choked to death on NYC subway by U.S. Marine vet. According to reports, a well-known Michael Jackson impersonator named Jordan Neely was choked to death by a U.S. Marine veteran on Monday after he allegedly caused a disturbance on Manhattan subway prior to the tragic incident. The famed street performer, who was beloved by several citizens that frequented the Times Square area, had fallen on hard times while struggling with homelessness and mental illness. The occurrence began to unfold around 2:30 p.m. when Jordan boarded the northbound F train before issuing threats aimed towards fellow riders. He then reportedly screamed, "I want food. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm ready to go back to jail, and I'll hurt anyone on this train." Moments later, Jordan threw garbage at the riders on the train, which caused U.S. Marine to approach him from behind. Their confrontation turned to a physical altercation, resulting in the Marine placing Jordan in a chokehold. Jordan lost consciousness after the Marine and after a few other bystanders subdued him. Jordan remained in the chokehold for 15 minutes till first responders arrived. Following the sad on-camera incident, Jordan was rushed to the hospital before being pronounced dead. As for the Marine, he was questioned by law enforcement before being released with no charges. So, some view the Marine as a hero, while others view him as a killer. What is your view? What do you think? I personally don't look at him as a hero or a killer, really. Because first off, it sucks. It sucks when someone falls on hard times and mentally they become like messed up. And he was hungry. Apparently he was hungry, right? And he wanted food. So there's ways. The U.S. Marine, his way of thinking, his way of calming people down is not by approaching them and trying to talk to them and trying to get through to them, right? Some people are medically trained to be like, okay, this person is having a mental episode. The best thing to do is sit this person down, give them water, have them. I try to like get get someone like a family member or something like that. Like there's a procedure that they know what to do in order to calm the situation down. First, you remove the person from the situation, right? From all the people, because maybe all the people's causing even more anxiety. So you remove him, where it's just you and you and a few people or whatever. Like obviously you're gonna need someone to have your back, whatever, and you approach it simply in terms of not simply, but in terms of you try to be as cordial as you can. Now, he didn't have to put him in a chokehold. He could have like held him like this, you know what I mean? Like restrained him like that, you know what like there's so many ways to restrain a motherfucker. Like you ain't got to put him in a chokehold for 15 minutes. 15 minutes in a chokehold. You put anybody in a chokehold for more than like 5 minutes, they're passing out. And to keep denying that person oxygen, you're gonna cause them to be brain dead. You're gonna kill them. You're not supposed to do that. That's how Eric Gardner, R.I.P. died. That's how George Floyd died. It's the lack of oxygen going to the brain for an extended period of time. So R.I.P. to the Michael Jackson impersonator. Dying at 30, and you're known in the city as like a, like a known figure in the city, and to go out like that is horrible. Now, this wasn't really a simple solution because I don't think the Marine meant to kill him. The Marine was just trying to do his service, right? Like, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a Marine. There's something happening on the subway. People feel uneasy. People feel unsafe. Let me come in here and let me try to make people feel at ease by putting this nigga in a chokehold, and then maybe people will be more at ease. But instead, putting him in a chokehold probably made him panic. I don't want to watch the video. Probably made him panic more, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's a sticky situation. He didn't have to put him in a chokehold. I don't think he was going to really hurt anybody. He was just crazy. Crazy people just say shit just to say shit. Unless he had a weapon in his hand, then the whole chokehold shit, cool, whatever. But if he wasn't harming nobody, wasn't harming anybody, there's ways to do it. You could be the enforcer and kind of like grab him and be like, hey, yo, chill. But there's ways to do it. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator, too. There's no way he's a D's-ass Michael Jackson impersonator. You know what I mean? You're a U.S. Marine. I'm pretty sure you can take him. You can hold him down. You chokehold him, so I'm pretty sure you can hold him down, like subdue him. Just have his arms held down, right? And then just have him talk. And then you can have a couple other people hold his feet. Hey, someone hold his feet. I'm a U.S. Marine. I know what I'm doing. Boom. You have his feet and his hands held down, right? And then you subdue him until medical people arrive. But the chokehold is not the way to go. We've seen this example so many times where it does not work. People either die, end up in the hospital, like sued. Like, it does not work. Stop putting people in chokeholds, especially motherfuckers that you don't know. Stop putting them in chokeholds because you don't know their medical history. What if he's not, like that too. So don't put him in a chokehold. Subdue him, and you could just subdue him like this, right? So he can barely move his neck, but at least he can move his neck and he can breathe and he can talk and you can figure out what's going on. Or you approach him lightly and you make him sit down. You talk to him if it's not that threatening. Give him some water, whatever the case may be, and you wait till the ambulance come and they handle it from there, the proper authorities. But just putting a nigga in a chokehold and killing him without really trying to figure out what's going on, because he's saying I want food, so he wants food, and he's saying that he's down to go to jail. So yes. You never know. You might feel threatened that he might try to do something on this train, or he's gonna do something on the train. I don't know what he's gonna do. However, he's not gonna try to kill anybody. And if he didn't have a weapon in his hand, there's so many ways to subdue him. R.I.P. to that young brother. 30 years old is a bad way to go out. So for other topics. We got Amber Heard. She finally took an L, bro. She took the L. yo, nobody in Hollywood is hiring her anymore. She still has her. They're gonna keep her in the Aquaman movie, and I think that's it. They're probably gonna write her off. She like, you know, they're gonna write her off somehow, but she's done. She lied on Johnny Depp, right? So now she's like, she quits Hollywood and now she's moving to Madrid. Amber Heard has reportedly quit Hollywood and moved to Madrid. I can reveal that Heard has quit Hollywood and quietly relocated to Spain with her young daughter. Bruh, all I'm gonna say is good riddance. Bye. Bye. Round of applause. Later. Every time I've been seeing her trying to appeal this trial, trying to go back in, I'm like, yo, just take the L. Take the L. That's all you have to do is take the L. People do not listen. I'm never going to take the L. Why would I take the L? I'm never going to ever take the L. Always take the blood clot L. You guys just don't know when to take the L. And sometimes it's so annoying because I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's easy. You take the L, you lost the trial, go to Madrid, go figure out your life, and then after a few years, we kind of forget about it, whatever. You pull up in a comedy, right? This is the best thing to do. You pull up in a comedy movie, right? You kind of do a parody of yourself. You make jokes about yourself, about the trial and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, let's say it's a comedy movie and the two main characters are in trial, right? And you're one of the jurors. And let's say somehow someone says some dumb shit that relates, that's like a joke towards your trial or whatever. Like, man, and she shat on my bed. And then you pull up out of nowhere and be like, oh, I believe that. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You acknowledge the bullshit that you did, no pun intended. And then you pull up in the comedy movie. Everyone's like, oh my God, Amber Heard's so funny. She has a sense of humor, da-da-da-da. You do a couple more comedies. Then you do a serious role. And you're back in it, baby. You know what I'm saying? There's so many companies nowadays, all these streaming services. You're back in it. Or you can take advantage of this writer's strike. And be like, hey, I'll write for free. Or not for free, but I'll write for cheap. You know, there's gonna be a lot of writers right now that are like gonna undermine the right. But I think they have like a contract where, you know what I mean? Where I don't know how it works, but I think they do. Anyways, just take the L. Always, just like this motherfucker. This one dude, R.I.P. to Isaiah Fitzgerald. Rest in peace. This one guy named Tanner Watkins, he could not take the L. So he posted a picture with him and his girl saying, yo, I'll go to war behind this one, right? And a guy posted him laughing emojis. And then the guy's like, yo, what's so funny? He's like, trying to get some bread, huh? Ain't shit, I don't know, you're the one on my dock, right? And then he goes, nah, you always on some funny shit. The fuck you even trying to react to my shit for? I'm ready though. And then he's like, I seen Alyssa on it. Why would I not? Right? That's what the kid says. Then the other nigga goes, the fuck that got to do with it? You feel some type of way? That's my shorty, and it's all smoke behind her too. You got me confused with the wrong nigga. Watch and see. Now Tanner Watkins, his name is Tanner Watkins. He is a white individual telling a light-skinned kid, You got me confused for the wrong nigga. Bruh, are you serious, bruh? Yo, dog. Bruh, when, like, yo. Anyways. And then he's like, watch and see. He's like, my bad, I know I got the wrong wigger. He called him a wigger, right? That's funny, Isaiah. Then Isaiah Craig Fitzgerald, 18, of Scott County, Missouri, died April 25th, 2023 at Missouri Delta Medical Center in Sikeston, right? Someone posted, imagine losing your life for laugh reacting to a Facebook post. Shake my head. This guy is wanted for murder in the first degree. So, the man posted a picture of him and his girl saying, yo, man, this is my girl. I'll go to war behind her. Man was clowning her like, haha, that's your girl? Like, just clowning him. Instead of just letting it go, letting it slide. It's not even an L. You have a girl, like you're good. Like fuck him. Even if you can be like, yo, look at this dude, dog. Look at this dude trying to laugh at us, yo. He ain't shit. Da 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 da. Right? Whatever the case may be, there's so many ways to handle that as a man that you can handle it. Right? You can even be like, even if you can even do the back and forth, but no smoke behind it. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? No smoke behind it. Just the back and forth, whatever. No smoke behind it. This guy said, nah, fuck that. I'm pulling up. You didn't have to do that, sir. You murdered an innocent child. Yes, he's innocent. It was a joke. You ever been on, like, yo, there's so many times back in the day when I was a teenager, when I was online, I would talk so much shit. Like, till today I talk shit, but I try to, like, not be offensive. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But I still talk shit. You still gonna get these jokes. And I still, that's why I do a podcast. You still gonna get these jokes, but I'm not gonna fucking be offensive or try to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? Try to be funny without being offensive. And I can still talk, I'll still try to talk about every topic. You know what I mean? So, even people I know. So, I'm just saying, if we're gonna get into that, we're gonna get into that. But this guy got mad over that type of smoke, bro. To me, that's a murderer. That's a killer. You were mad, I don't know, you wanted to smoke someone for a minute. And you're like, yo, this is the guy. He's the one. Like, there's no way you just, oh, he just made fun of me and my girl picture, so I went to his crib. Like, over words, bro, over Facebook posts. Bruh, there's so many people that could have pulled up to my crib or pulled up to whatever over some internet beef. Like I remember one time on Twitter, this one dude, I think I said something, and then this one dude tried to comment on it, and he tried to like clown me, right? And then I was roasting his TV. I'm like, yo, buddy, look at you and your TV in the back, bro. You even got a flat screen. And then everybody, I'm talking about everybody in Toronto, because this guy wasn't even from Toronto. I think he was from, I don't know, Pittsburgh or Philly or somewhere. Anyways, everyone is roasting this guy. We're all roasting him. We're going in, roasting this nigga, right? And then all of a sudden, we're going in. I look at his TV. I'm like, look at your TV. You ain't even got a flat screen, motherfucker. You broke. Da 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 da. Nigga, I was like, what, 14, 15? This is when Twitter just started. I was like 14, right? This is like 14, 15 years ago. I'm telling a grown ass man that he's broke, even though I'm barely even working. I'm not even making any money. I'm telling this nigga he's broke because he has a flat screen in his room. Meanwhile, I had like the same type of TV in my room. Only had a flat screen downstairs. So for me to diss him, but you know how it is when you're young, bro. You don't give a fuck about looking like a hypocrite. I'm pointing it out first. Hey, your TV looks like shit. Anyways, he goes, oh, that's my grandma's TV. Well, guess what happened? Once we learned that it was his grandma's TV, my boy came out of nowhere, yo. Shout out to him. Shout out to Percy, dog. Came out of nowhere. Man said, yo, may your grandma rest in piss. And buddy, I know it's fucked up now, but yo, dog, everybody started dying, and the guy stopped. He stopped after that because he was trying to get at us. He's like, oh, you guys ain't shit. You guys are from Toronto, blah, blah, blah. So once he started roasting Toronto, everybody that I knew that was seeing the interaction was like, oh, no, we're getting at this nigga. We got to rep Toronto. So everyone started coming in, getting at him. And then when he mentioned his grandma and how his grandma's dead and his grandma gave him that TV, nail in the coffin, bro. We didn't give a fuck. This is when Twitter's the wild, wild west, too. Like, niggas did not give a fuck. So I'm just saying, this guy could have said, yeah, you guys in Toronto, and pulled up, bro, on some Matt Barnes shit. You know what I mean? Drive miles and miles and miles. And I miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. You know what I mean? Like, I walk in my off, you know I walked 1,000 miles just so I can blame you tonight. And didn't they do like, isn't that where Who I Smoke came from? I'm not even getting into that. I'm not even gonna get into that song because that song is fucked up. I'm not even gonna get in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this guy.
I don't want peace.
I'm not this guy.
I want problems always.
I'm not that guy. That guy always wants problems. Y'all ever seen that movie? That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is hilarious. Anyways, so we're gonna keep going. All right, we're gonna keep going. Keep going. Okay, so Ed Sheeran won the lawsuit, by the way, guys. So good for him. We're gonna do a round of applause for Ed Sheeran. He beat the gays. He beat the gays' allegations. See what I did there? Aha! See what I did there? Ed Sheeran beat the gays' allegation because Marvin Gaye's estate sued him. See what Anyways, so he won, and we're just gonna give him a shout out, and a round of applause for winning, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, good for him. Nothing else I'm gonna talk about. I already mentioned the writer's strike. So, the writer's strike. Speaking of trying to get a win, right? Because Ed Sheeran won. Now we're gonna speak of these motherfuckers. They're trying to get their legal shit to win, right? See what I did there? So, the writer's strike that happened. I'm just here I have one thing to point out. There's some unserious signs. Like, I'm talking about, like, it's weird. Hold on, writer's strike signs. I mean, there's some unserious, like, people are just like, someone did this. ChatGPT doesn't have childhood trauma. Writers Guild on strike. Pay us or I will climb the WB tower and release the Animaniacs, I swear to God. It just made sense dramaturgically. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, how do you expect me to take your cause seriously to be like, yo, I'm riding with the writers, pause, and y'all are making some stupid ass signs like ChatGPT doesn't have childhood trauma. Oh, you have to have childhood trauma to be able to write? Like, bruh, I'm saying, politics should not be included in your cause. This is so liberal, yo. My neck, my back. We need a fair contract. Like, come on, bro. AI can't write Tariq's raps. Well, yo. If I was they're supposed to be serious, right? They're like, nah, man, we ain't gonna write any more shows without y'all paying us for the streaming shit. But it's so stupid. It's ironic because it's proving that y'all are some good ass writers. Okay, I get it, right? Y'all are writing some funny shit. I get it, but y'all are making it so unserious to the point that I don't really care about your cause, whether y'all get the money or not. I really don't care, because how do you expect me to care if y'all ain't taking it seriously? If y'all were taking it seriously, it's like when you go to those like I don't know, like those BLM fucking protests, and you'll see like a white lady with a sign saying, no. You'll go to like a PETA event, right? And you'll see like a white lady with a sign saying, the only pussy that can get beat up is mine. And she's talking about like I don't know, animals getting abused. The only pussy you can beat up is my pussy. Or if she's at BLM, if it's a black lady, like the only black pussy you can beat up is mine. Like whatever the fuck it is, like it's just something so stupid, so unserious that you go, why should I even take your cause serious if this motherfucker in the back is not taking it serious? But you obviously can't be like one spoiled apple. I'm not gonna take anything you guys say serious. But when 70% of these motherfuckers are writing some unserious shit, it just makes you go, okay, like, why should I give a fuck? You know what I mean? So like, I get it, go on strike, But pull up like a fact or something. Like this one person did. I don't even know. Nah, it's all just pay your writers or we'll spoil Succession. Like come on. How do you like? That's kind of funny though. That's kind of funny. But like, how do you expect us to even give a fuck about your cause? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, how do you expect us to be like, yo, man, I'm here for the writers, bro, because man, they're so serious, man. My neck, my back. They need a fair contract. Like, come on, get serious, and then have like your other people sprinkle some like funny shit in there. But like, get serious at least. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, because Chat GPT is I'm telling y'all, there's gonna come a day and time where none of y'all can think of anything to write. Writer's block. Everyone's gonna have their day of writer's block, and someone's gonna use fucking AI to create an episode, not say shit about it. The episode's gonna be an amazing episode. It might even win fucking awards, and then there's gonna be a scandal. I'm telling you, and I'm calling it now. Someone's gonna be using AI or something for something, and they're gonna win accolades and everything, and then after that, it's gonna fuck up everything. I'm telling you, watch. Especially the fact that a writer's strike is coming through at the same time when the AI shit is starting to get better. Y'all don't think that y'all can't look at 2 and 2 and put it together? Y'all don't see nothing. Y'all don't see what I see? Because I see it. Think about it though. These guys are going on strike for God knows how long. And if all of them go on strike, you still have to produce and make your money, right? These guys are going to get Chat GPT. They're going to get all this AI shit to create episodes for them. And if they need to see visuals, you can type in the visual, so let's say you get the AI to make a script for a new fucking episode of Snowfall, season 7. Let's say they're gonna make season 7, right? The first episode, Franklin gets a pack, and let's say how Franklin bounces back. That's the first episode, right? They create the scenario, and then every scene you can put it in the AI picture shit or the video shit, and it'll create a video version of that. And then all you have to do is be like, oh, I see what I'll go out and fine tune it, edit it, and da-da-da. It's doing the work for you, and all you have to do is add your little finesse, your little sauce in there, and you're good to go. It's like when these celebrity chefs open a restaurant, and like they have a basic ass menu. They just sprinkle their little sauce in there. Like I think John Oliver, he's heavy-handed with salt. So when you eat that nigga's food, his recipe books there's gonna be more salt than usual, right? Gordon Ramsay, his shit is more like, I don't know, like they might just do only medium rare burgers over there because that's all what he does. You know what I mean? You have to ask them for medium well, but it's gonna be medium rare. They just add their little sauce, but everything is already ready to go. You know, there's already a template. That's basically what it's gonna be like. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of works. And some crazy shit happened because we're gonna keep talking about software. A Google engineer, 31, jumps to his death in NYC. Second worker suicide in months. Now, a senior software engineer at Google jumped to his death from the Search Giants headquarters in Chelsea late Thursday. This is like first the software engineer or the senior software engineer, or I don't know, whoever Jeffrey Hinton was, that guy, he quit Google, and then 2 guys committed suicide. I'm just saying, something weird's going on. So they're withholding his name. There's not really much more to talk about, but this just comes months after 33-year-old Jacob Pratt, who also worked at the Manhattan headquarters, was found dead of an apparent suicide. There's gonna be a scandal maybe coming out soon out of there. I'm just letting you guys know. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. If we're gonna put 2 and 2 together, because since the other story we had to put 2 and 2 together, now we're gonna put 2 and 2 together. This has to do with some AI shit. I don't know what's going on, but the fact that the guy from Google that godfathered AI is like, hey yo, this is gonna be harmful in the next few times. Bunch of people committing suicide that work in the same headquarters, Manhattan headquarters. 2 people from there committed suicide. That's crazy. Something happened. So I'm saying. So if you put 2, I think you just saying it has something to do with AI or something. I don't know what's going on, or maybe I don't know. Let's not speculate too much. But AI is, I'm telling you, I know y'all might be AI'd out, but it's weird. And we're gonna update this story, but I'm just saying it's weird when you try to put everything together. So we also got what else we got? We got a few more other stories. We got 2 more other stories, okay? 3 more actually. A store in Vancouver. Yo, this guy was selling heroin, meth, coke, crack, smack, weed, E's and CDs. He got it all for cheap. Have you ever listened to Dat Piff and Evil Empire mixtapes? Any Evil Empire mixtape is like, Evil Empire, coke, dope, crack, smack, weed, E's and CDs. We got it all for cheap. You know what I'm saying? That was the Evil Empire tag. So this guy says he got all that. Had a sign and everything. Everyone was like, what the hell? Like, because apparently sooner or later it's going to be legal to sell the shits. So he's trying to sell it out of a thing, right? I think you could possession, you can have a certain amount, right? So he was trying to sell it, but he's only going to sell you a certain amount, right? Man, cops ran through that and arrested his ass, bro. He's done. He went viral for no reason. Why would you try to go viral when you're selling all that shit? But whatever. He thought he could get away with it. I'm pretty sure he's not going to get that many charges. But that just shows how stupid people are. It's not that legal yet. That's 1. 2, you're better off selling shrooms and shit at this point. Shrooms, I think you're better off. You can get away. I think they're going to legalize. I don't know if they legalized it yet. But I'm pretty sure shrooms, you can get away with that if you want to start selling something, whatever. I'm not telling anybody to do that, but I think he tried to take advantage of those laws or the laws that might come. Because when the weed laws were starting to come in, they weren't really they didn't stick yet. There were a lot of dispensaries that were opened up. They weren't supposed to be opening up, but they opened up. Cops obviously shut them down because it's like, hey, not yet, guys. But people got excited. They started opening up dispensaries left and right. To the point where you had to if you wanted to get something, you had to sign up and risk your fucking livelihood as well by being in that motherfucker. Right, you know what I mean? And they always had security outside, so just to scope out the situation in case an undie would pull up or something like that. And if an undie pulled up, they'd be like, yo, don't sell to that person. And then they would stop selling, you know what I mean? But at that point in time, it was different, you know what I mean? And there was 2 rooms, like you go into one room, you sign in, and then you go into a next room to get the weed. Like it was on some next shit, you know what I mean? So just for that, these niggas would because they're thinking the laws are gonna pick up soon. They're like, let's just open shop. Cops pull up. We're gonna shut down, open up next week. Like, we don't care, because once the laws come in place, we're good to go. You know what I mean? So this guy's trying to take advantage of the shit that's going on in BC, but he's a little bit too early if he's gonna be the only person doing this shit, especially illegally. Fucking idiot. Anyways, he tried it thing. Didn't work. Did not work. Okay? He tried, but whatever. So we're gonna go in on. So there's this guy from Mississauga. He did this weird TikTok challenge where he would send. So okay. A Michigan mom is speaking out after her teenage son died after consuming a product ordered online from a company tied to a Mississauga man facing charges of aiding and abetting suicide, as Canadian politicians propose new rules to make tech giants more accountable for what they promote to sell. This Canadian news, speaking in Canadian news, I wanted everybody to watch out for this. It's called sodium nitrate. So there's this guy. He was basically selling this thing called sodium nitrate. It was some type of stupid challenge, and it shows the words M-Time Cuisine on it. The name of one of the companies police have connected to a 57-year-old Law, a former practicing engineer and chef, giving us chefs a bad name, and engineers, was arrested last week in Mississauga and is now charged with aiding and abetting the suicide of 2 people in Ontario. Peel Police said he has sent some 1,200 packages to 40 countries. So this is just, I'm saying this to everybody worldwide. If you got a package that says I'm Time Cuisine on it, IMTIMECUISINE, do not consume it. You will die because there, and the antidote is methylene blue. Meth, YLENE blue. That is the antidote. So if anybody you know that consumes this, you have to, that's the antidote for it, and you got to get it to them within minutes, because a poor 17-year-old consumed this and he passed away. So I'm just out here trying to let people know, especially Dr. Eves, right? That kind of goes hand in hand, but I'm not here to make jokes or anything like that. However, these TikTok challenges and don't believe in these TikTok challenges, these dumbass people trying to assist with death and that is not the way to go. Some people will take advantage of your sadness, of what you're going through, be like, oh, do you want to end it? Well, this is the best way to end it. And then, so some people, they end up ingesting it. And in this case, the kid ingested it and then realized what he ingested wasn't good, ran to his mom, said, yo, I ingested something wrong. I want to live. The fact that he knew he was going to die after ingesting it shows that this is some sick motherfucker that's creating these packages. Like, hey, if you want to kill yourself, you could just ingest this and you'll go away. Like, I'm just saying this to everybody, anybody that's listening, anybody that's paying attention. Watch out for that I'm Time Cuisine shit. And if you ever feel down, if you ever feel like committing any type of harmful act towards yourself, there's suicide hotlines. Call a loved one, tell them you love them, whatever. Do something, but suicide is not the way to go. Especially trying to find solace through some sick fuck online. That's not the way to do it too. Because some people take advantage of your grief, and yeah, next thing you know, anything can happen from there, right? So, this is how we're going to end this shit off. I'm on Twitter, and no, I got to end it off on this, because this is going to be a nice, classic fucking roast session, right? I am on Twitter, and guess what happens, right? I did not know that. Well, I didn't know. I know Freddie Gibbs. First off, you hold on. I gotta play this first off. Okay. Freddie Gibbs. You are Mr. This Freddie Gibbs is Mr.
I want problems always.
But let me tell you something, man. When I heard this story, man, I was like, goddamn, okay? There's no way that this guy, Freddie Gibbs, is on that. So, he dated a OnlyFans chick, right? Now, I remember Academics was roasting him, saying, oh, this guy dated an OnlyFans chick, and da-da-da-da-da, like. So I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. But all I know is that
this is a sick Negro.
So he dated this chick named Fit Mommy, aka Destiny Creams, aka Fit Mommy, right? Dated her. She's the OnlyFans girl, always putting her shit online or whatever, right? And she decides to expose this nigga Freddie Gibbs online, saying, now these text messages are crazy to even like. Hold on, we just gotta I'm just trying to find the text messages, right? Because she went in on this nigga. First off, I was on Twitter today. Yesterday, I seen the tweets, right? And Freddie Gibbs is talking to this girl, and he is simping. He's going, oh, I'm ugly without you. I ain't shit without you. Oh, like shit like that. And I'm like, Freddie Gibbs, you little dog, you simping away, dog, huh? Like, yo, dog, okay. And this is an OnlyFans chick. Like, everybody could, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging OnlyFans chick, but as a rapper and as a nigga that likes to talk shit a lot to people, you're the nigga with the OnlyFans chick?
This is a sick Negro.
So anyways, this guy, he even goes, Allah brought me my dream girl. First off, do not bring Allah into this, okay? Do not bring him into this. Do not bring Allah into this. Allah has nothing to do with this, okay? Don't be blasphemous with this shit. First off, I don't think Allah would appreciate you being with an OnlyFans chick. I'm sorry. When I say OnlyFans chick, she's showing all her shit online. If you go on Twitter, you could see her pinned fucking tweet is her playing football or basketball naked. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? She even, while she was pregnant with Freddie Gibbs' child, she even did a porno. Holy fuck.
This is a sick Negro.
Oh my God, Freddie Gibbs, what are you doing, bro? Holy dog. Freddie.
Man, I fell down to my knees.
Oh my God, Freddie. I know when you hopped in that van, it was like,
What the fuck is that smell?
oh my God, dog. Bro, so this nigga Freddie, while all that's going on, says, I can't wait to have a baby with you and all this other shit, gets her pregnant. Right when he gets her pregnant, the nigga goes ghost. Because you want to know why? Reality fucking set in, nigga. That's what happened. Reality fucking set in. You knew that if you had a baby with this girl, that everybody's gonna clown you. Everybody's gonna treat you like, oh, yo, Freddie Gibbs, bro, the gangster rapper, the this and that, yo, look at you. Everyone's gonna clown you. You're gonna look like an idiot, and you really can't talk shit to nobody anymore. Because the moment you start talking shit, niggas gonna bring that shit up now. Now niggas gonna clown you, bro. So then I'm scrolling, and then this girl goes, yo, she goes, how are you going to block me when I have a photo of you spreading your legs on camera? Bruh, are we serious here? Are we serious?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yo, dog, fire for that. Fire for that. Yo, fire for that. Yo, Freddie Gibbs, you're telling me there's a picture of you. And everyone was like, yo, Spreadie Gibbs. Spreadie Gibbs. Pause. Spreadie Gibbs. Oh my God, bro. Yo, I bet you when you took that picture after, you're like,
What the fuck is that smell?
come on, bro. You're like, Freddie, dog. Freddie.
This is a sick Negro.
You are sick, dog. I don't know anybody out of all the sickest pictures I've ever seen in my entire life. We didn't see it. She didn't expose it online. Thank you, Fit Mommy. Thank you for not poisoning our minds and our eyes and our lives and harming innocent children from across the world from us seeing fucking Spreadie Gibbs' asshole. Thank you very much. Round of applause for you. Woo! If she was petty, that picture would have leaked. I'm telling you, if she was of a certain demographic, that picture would have leaked. And I'm telling you, it would have been a bad case of the heebie-jeebies, dog. No wonder his shit's a bunny rabbit. You freaky motherfucker. You're a freak ass nigga. No wonder your mascot's a bunny, eh? You know what bunnies do? Bunnies love to fuck. All they do is fuck. They do freaky shit. And all they do is, you know, bunnies, what they do is they stick their ass in the air like, come fuck me, like their asshole in the air. That's what you were doing, Freddie Gibbs? Is that what the rabbit represents? Huh? Spreadie? Spread them like Freddie. Spreadie like Freddie. Ring, ring. There's a ring for Miss Ellie. You go Spreadie like Freddie. Yo, now niggas gonna see. Now niggas gonna make jokes, dog. Now you can't really talk shit anymore, dog. Bruh. I like my Nutella spread it, not Nutella spread. Anyways, dog.
This is a sick Negro.
That's all I can say, yo. That is, yo, dog. Freddie, what are you doing, man? And you're the type of nigga that loves to talk shit about people. You love to talk shit. And look at you now. I'm just saying, I love talking shit as well. I love to talk my shit. I love to do whatever I love to do, whatever the case may be. I don't care, right? I love everybody as well, right? However, you have to know that there's gonna come a day where it's gonna be your turn. And when it's your turn, you're gonna have to figure out how to take that shit. Pause. Now, people have evidence on you, like a picture or some shit, you're gonna have to eat that. Now, Freddie, you are wilding. First, she was paying your phone bill. To have your girl pay your phone bill is nasty work. And to have her have a phone, for you to literally, to spread your ass cheeks, I don't even know how you could do that. But to spread your ass cheeks, take a photo, position it so you can take a photo and click send to her is nasty, bro. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you're attracted to, what you like to fuck. Sending a picture of your asshole is nasty work, dog. It's nasty work. How freaky are you? It's nasty work. Okay, no, actually no. If you're gay, it's different because if you're a bottom, it's like, hey, because it's different, all right? But if you're a straight man, he claims to be a straight man, right? If you're a straight man, sending a picture of your bare asshole is crazy. Lil Duval said, I'm in my 40s and I've never seen a picture or I've never even seen my asshole before. And I could, like, I don't even think as a man, I don't think any, hey, men out there. Actually, I'm not even going to ask that question. But if you have, that's a little bit suspect. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit
Gay.
when I'm saying if, like, you know, like, if you're that intrigued to see what your butthole looks like, it's gonna, I don't know. All right, there's something about you that you don't know that you might have to go explore, maybe. Oh, shit, man.
Dude, what the fuck?
Anyways, so, Freddie Gibbs. We now know what the bunny rabbit represents. It represents the fact that, you know, bunnies love to fornicate. They're freaky out here. They love to stick their ass in the air when they see another bunny. So maybe that's what you were trying to show her. Like, hey, I'm a bunny too. Look at me, I'm a bunny too. I can do it too. Fucking Spreadie Freddie. I'm Spreadie Freddie. Spreadie Freddie. Fight for that. Fight for that. Anyways, so that's how we're gonna end it. Pause. We're gonna end it on that note. We're gonna end it on that bottom note. Pause.
Dude, what the fuck?
Fire, Freddie, dog. I'm just gonna say this. When you love to talk shit about other people, and you love to do it to troll and everything. Me, I'm talking my shit. I give my opinion. What would you do? What would you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I try to do it. Try to keep it as clean as I can. Try not to be as offensive. But when you try, you try to get offensive when you say some shit. So guess what happened? Karma, bitch. You're being offensive. Karma, bitch. And if a girl has ammo on you like that, I don't know why you ain't keeping her in your good graces, motherfucker. She has ammo on you like that. You're talking to her like you wanted the child, and then when she got the child, you tried to act different. And in this day and age with social media and cell phones and shit, you can't do what your granddad used to do back in the day, or maybe your father or your uncle and thing. It's not like that, like how it is nowadays. You want to be macking, you got to make sure everyone's happy. Even back in the days, you had to make sure everyone's happy because you never know if the girl might come through to the other girl's workplace, and you never know. I don't know why I just went in a Jamaican act, but you guys get what the fuck I'm saying. Anyways, Spreadie Gibbs. We'll see what happens, man. Spreadie Freddie. aka Spreadie Freddie, bro. This guy's hilarious. Well, I want to see how he bounces back from this one. Pause. Anyways, on that note, we are done. Y'all stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe. Peace. We're out. That was the IBZ with Dr. IBZ, the Imperfect Vent Podcast, episode 133. We are out. You know what I'm saying? We are out of here. Fucking Spreadie Gibbs, yo. Spreadie Gibbs.